Hello engineers, welcome to the next lecture. In this lecture, we are going to cover three important mechanical drawings. Exercise number 37, we will skip this drawing because we will cover this drawing in our machine drawing section. So for now, we are going to skip this exercise 38. Next, these two exercises 39 and 40. So here we have three exercise for this session. Okay, and before starting this session, I would like to announce a good news because we have launched a website that is digitalcad.com. Many of the students called me, messaged me that sir, can you take all these courses online? So buddies, we have launched a website that is digitalcad.com where you can learn from your home. Just go to this digitalcad.com and here we have popular courses. Only 4 courses we have launched for now. In our coming days we will launch more courses. Okay, for now we have launched ACAD Mechanical, ACAD Civil, CATIA and SolidWorks. Okay, if you want to learn from home and get government certificate, then you can go through it. Suppose you want to learn CATIA, then click here. Just first of all register yourself here. Go to register option and open this CATIA course. You will get all the overview of this course. Here we have overview option. We have provided all the points and topics chapter wise. Here you can read all the details about this course, what we are going to give you. Okay, and along with that you will get a government certificate. Okay, as you know, we are training partner with our actually MSME. You know, here is our certificate. So if you want to verify us, just download barcode reader and scan this barcode given here. So you will verify, okay, that whether this institute is real or fake. Okay, so we are training partner with MSME. Just you can learn these courses in 5 steps. Okay, here you can see, just go to digitalcad.com, register yourself, purchase the course, learn and practice, and you will get government certification. Okay, at lowest fees, that is 1699 only. Okay, if you have any doubt, then we have provided our personal number, and actually this is my number personally, so you can contact me in this number. Okay, here we have I have given to you, to my all students, and you can mail us. Better way is that you can directly call me, so I can directly answer your questions. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share with you, because all these courses are very professional. You know, here I have trained thousands of students as well as thousands of professionals. Here you can see. Okay, so you will get guaranteed quality training, industrial oriented training. Okay, so here we have provided all the syllabus of all the courses launched in this website. If you have any doubt, then you can call me. Let's begin our today's session. Here we have started AutoCAD Mechanical, and just click on this down arrow. Now we are going to start from ACAD ISO.DWT. Why I am going to take this template? Because if we take this template, then our unit is already set to mm. We don't need to set it again. Okay, so let's check it. Type here U and enter. Here you can see mm is already selected. Okay, so we don't need to select it again. Okay, so that's why I always recommend to go to acad.iso.dwt type of template. Okay, so just make this grid mode off, place it here, and if you want to place this coordinate system here, you can directly pane it. Otherwise, just right click here, go to UCS settings, so UCS icon at origin. Okay, here we have set all the basic requirements. Here you can see. Now we are going to show you how to create the exercise number 37. Okay, so let's begin. So here we can see all the dimensions are given here. Friction plate. So how could we do that? How could we draw this exercise? First of all, as you know that we can select this 0.30 mm type and make this line weight on. Okay, now first of all, what we need to do, we need to create this circle of diameter 50 and 122 and 154. So let's have a look. Press C for circle, specify the center, D for diameter, and here we have 50. Okay, you can see 50. Second step is to create this 122, so space to repeat the same circle, D for diameter, and here we can type 122. Okay, it's very simple. Here we have to take one more circle, that is 154. Space bar to repeat the same circle command, specify the center point, press D for diameter, and here 154 is the diameter. We have created 3 circles. Now what to do? We are going to create this portion. Okay, so here we have to take a line at an angle of 15 degree clockwise in clockwise direction and 15 degree in anti-clockwise direction. So how could we do that? Let's have a look. Press L for line, start from center, drag it here. Press tab, type 15 degree, enter. Space. Again, space to repeat the same line command, start from the center, press tab, and here we are going to type minus 15 degree for clockwise direction, enter. Space or enter you can press. You need to trim these unwanted lines, TR double enter. Here we have trimmed all these unwanted lines. Now we are going to array these 2 lines. Okay, then first of all we need to select this both the lines, and here we have polar array option and specify the center point. Here you can see item number 6, but only we need 4 items. So here you can see only 4 items is created. Now associative must be on and close array option. Okay, so here you can see these are individual lines. Okay, if we don't make that associative option off, then it is connected. It means it will create array and it will remain in same group. Okay, so just make sure you have make that button, associative button, off for individual entities. Okay, so here you can see we have created these portions. Now again we have to create these 2 circles. Angle, here you can see 30 degree, and we can measure from here to here, that would be also 30 degree. So let's take a line at the angle of 30 degree. L is the shortcut for line, start from center, press tab, 30 degree, enter. Again space to repeat the same command, 60 degree. So here we have created both these lines. Press C for circle, this is our center, D for diameter, and here you can see what is the diameter given, 12. So you can see here 12, enter. Space bar to repeat the same circle tool. Again here we have created these 2 circles, and now we are going to array them all. Select these 2 circles, and here we have array tool and specify the center point. We need only 4 items, just type here 4, and here we have done. close this array option. Here you can see we have created this array. Okay, now what should we do here? Now we have to create here you can see this keyways, 4 keyways we need, 6 by 12 we need. How could we create these keyways? Let's have a look. Just take a line, L is the shortcut for line, start from this quadrant, type here 6, enter, and here 12, enter, and now select this horizontal line, pick from here, place it here. Again L is the shortcut for line command. Here you can see, here you can see, here you can see. Just select these lines, press M for move command, start, pick it from here and place it here. Okay, intersection point. Just trim, delete them all, TR double enter, trim, trim. Let's measure the dimensions. Here we have distance. Here you can see only 6, here you can see only 12. Now what we are going to do, select this and go to array tool, specify the center point. Here we have created these 4 keyways, TR double enter to trim them all. As you can see here, we have to rotate this complete portion, this complete object at angle of 45 degree. Then select like this, go to rotate, specify the center point and tap the angle of rotation here. So we have created this actually complete drawing, just a TR. Here we are going to trim some unwanted, here you can see curves, just trim them all, we don't need that. Okay, and now what should we do? We are going to apply center mark. So just select yellow color and bilayer, go to annotate and center mark. Here you can see, yeah, we have MA for match property. Otherwise just select this center mark, center lines, control plus 1, and here we can reduce the scale of the center mark or center line. Here we have made it 0.5. MA for match property, select this center mark and like this we have matched all the properties. EX is the shortcut for extend, just double click, double enter and just click to extend. Okay, here you can see C for circle, just for reference TR double enter to trim them all, just delete them. MA for match property, here we have, okay, like this. Now I am going to show the center line. So how could we do that? Let's have a look. Here you can see 30 degree and plus 45 degree, that is 30 and 45, that would be 75. Okay, select this line, go to rotate, specify the center point. We can't see them, we can see the center point properly. Type here CEN for center here, and we can click on copy option. Okay, and type the value, that would be 75 degree. So here you can see we have rotated this line. Okay, so here we have completed all the sketches for this exercise. Now it's time to show all the dimensions. Here you can see we have selected cyan color for our dimensions. Now let's have a look how to show all the dimensions in this drawing. So go to radius or diameter, we need diameter. So here you can see, just press like this and again a space bar to repeat the same tool, and here we can see we have shown all these diameter options. If this is not enough, then press D and go to modify option and go to fit, and here we have scale, make it double of, here you can see that is enough for us, I think. You can place wherever you want, so nothing to worry. Okay, and angle we must show here, angular. Here you can see 30 degree, space bar to repeat the same command. Here you can see, and that's all about this drawing. Here you can see, here you can see, we actually don't need this 31. Erase this, again select this line and this line. Here you can see, again I'm going to select, so this 15. So that is enough for us. Now we are going to show the dimension of this line. Here you can see, and we are going to place it outside this. Okay, and now here you can see 12. So that is enough for us. Scale looking very large. Okay, so press D for dimension style, go to a scale modify, and here we have 1.5. make it 1.5. that is enough, I think. Okay, this is enough, and the text must be outside so that it can be visible. Okay, so easily visible. So here we have created all the dimensions, and now diameter. So here you can see, just type the value. Here you can see 12 diameter, 8 holes. So just double click here and use your cursor to place the cursor location. Press enter, 8 holes, and that's all it. That's all about this drawing. We have done it. Okay, so I think this drawing is clear for you all, guys. Okay, let's have a look for the next drawing. We are going to skip this drawing. We will create this drawing in our machine design option, machine design section. Okay, so let's have a look about this racket wheel and how could we create this racket wheel. Let's have a look. So now, similar to this object, for now we are going to create this 38 diameter circle first, and then rim, and then later on everything. Okay, so press C for circle. Before that we have to change the color to bilayer, and line thickness must be 0.30 mm. Okay, so just C for circle, diameter, D for diameter is 50. I'm sorry, this is 38. So just double click here. Here you can see 38. Okay, and now it's time to create this rim. So dimension is given here 19.00 to 19.05. What does it means? Okay, so let's have a look. We have to add them, and later we can divide them all to get the ratio. So let's have a look. Here we have calculator option. Let's calculate them all. 19.00 plus 19.05. So here we have 38.05 and divided by 2. So here you can see 19.025. The diameter would be 19.025. Okay, now it's time to create this keyway. Here you can see keyway. Here dimension is given 2.38 by 4.76. So L for line, start from this quadrant. Here you can see 2.38 we need. So just 2.38, enter. 4.76, enter again. Okay, so just select this line, pick from the midpoint, place it here. Escape. L for line, draw a line, again a line, again a horizontal line. Select them all, press M for move, start from this intersection point, place it here and delete them all. TR double enter to trim them all. Here we can see we have created this circle and this rim. Now third circle we have to create here, that is 82 diameter. C for circle, here you can see D for diameter 82. Again here you can see we need a circle of diameter 25 in this pattern, so just press C for circle, start from here, D for diameter, that is 25. Select this circle, go to array, specify the center point. Done it. Okay, enter. Next step is to create this 125 option, 125 diameter. Start from here, D for diameter 127, I think 127 here given. 127. Okay, and then later 152. Spacebar to repeat the same command, specify from center, D for diameter 152. Okay, here we have created all the circles we need. Okay, now we need to create these teeth. How could we create these teeth? Okay, so let's have a look carefully. L for line, start from this center point, drag it like this. Press tab and type here 15 degree, enter. Again we have to take a line, horizontal line. Here you can see angle between them is 15 degree and angle between this line and this line is 90 degree. Then as you know that we have already taken a line at an angle of 15 degree. Now we need to take a line, L, enter, start from here, and you can see here we are going here we have actually get this perpendicular option. Just click here. Now you can see the angle between these two lines is 90 degree. So again I am going to show you. Let's do it again. L, start from quadrant and place. Here you can see, don't select the midpoint, we need only perpendicular here because we need 90 degree. Just TR double enter, trim here, delete them all. E for erase. Here you can see we have created one teeth. As we know that the angle in a circle is 360 degree and one teeth angle is given 15 degree, then how could we find out the number of teeth? 360 divided by 15. You can see here QC is the shortcut for calculator. 360 divided by 15, then 24, I think. One second. 360 divided by 15 degree. Okay, so here you can see 24 we get. Okay, so just select this one teeth, go to array option, select the center point, type the number of item here, that is 24. Here you can see we have created this teeth properly. Okay, this is very nicely done. Now let's select this bilayer option and yellow color. Go to annotate, center mark. Here you can see we have MA for match properties, like this one and this one and this one. Here you can see we have all done it. If you want to scale them, then select them all, press Ctrl +1, make it 0.6, 0.5, whatever you need, whatever you want. Here we have created racket wheel also. Let's apply the dimensions. Let's change the color. And here you can see the diameter 38. Okay, and here you can see 52. Here you can see 127. I think this must be here. Make ortho mode off to place the dimensions properly. Okay, so nothing to worry, these are very simple. options. Okay, here you can see everything is neat and clean. Here you can see we can select this line and this line as well, 15 degree. And here you can see we must show this rim dimension. Then how could we do that? Let's have a look. We are going to use this leader option. Select this leader option, start from here and make ortho mode off and place it here. We have to type here. Okay, so here you can see 19.00, 19.05 given. So just type here REAM, okay, 19.00 to 19.05. Control plus A to select all these text, and here we have 4. Just close editor. You can see here. That's all about this dimension. Okay, the next thing is to show this angle. Okay, now here you can see angle between this one and this one is 90 degree. Yeah, and what should we do here? Just type here to show this leader option, that is keyway, and given here keyway here 2.38 keyway. Just type here keyway, press enter, 2.38 to 4.76, click outside. Here we have shown the dimension of this keyway. Okay, and what is remaining here? Nothing. So that's all about this drawing. Okay, let's do this exercise in next lecture. Okay, so I hope this both drawings are clear for you all guys. Okay, I think we will create this drawing and this one in our next lecture. Okay, if you are new user of this Digital CAD official channel, then do favor to this channel, just subscribe and hit the bell icon for regular updates. Okay, thank you for this session. Thank you for joining Digital CAD. Bye bye, good day, take care.